Uh, Welcome everyone to Metal3 Community meeting. So today, 21st of August, 2024, and as usual, we are having the community meeting at 14:00 UTC. So yeah, and please be respectful each other and use like raise hand button if you want to speak. And if you are like new to this meeting, and feel free to introduce yourself. I will mute for a few seconds.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name's Steven. I'm a developer at a Microsoft project called Azure Operator Nexus, which is moving into our hybrid cloud program. We use Metal3 to manage, or Metal3 and the CapM3 project to manage our hybrid Kubernetes deployments. And I've gotten some time from work to get more involved in the community. You may remember I picked up an issue about 2 years ago in the CapM3 project that went idle, but I'm hoping to return to that and yeah, generally be more involved. So nice to meet all of you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you, Stephen. Welcome, welcome to the project, and glad to hear that you will be coming, contributing there. Yeah, thank you. All right. So I forgot to mention that the meeting is recorded. But yeah. So let's go to the next point of the agenda. So the community working group updates, ironic scalability. Yeah, I see. Dmitry, do you have any news?
Okay, can you not go down to this week's notes actually?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's a small update. There's very minor discussions on the ironic standalone operator design. Mostly Mahnur has raised an interesting question about using that caused me to think about our use of the word provisioning there, because we essentially have two meanings for provisioning network in our code base. We're talking about provisioning network as a separate network where the provisioning traffic is happening. But we also use things like provisioning IP, provisioning MAC addresses as just whatever network ironic is listening on. So I'm kind of pondering if we should try to untoggle this or maybe redefine the provisioning network to mean the latter and specifically talk about DHCP traffic in case of isolated network. I don't know. If you have opinions on this topic, please see the discussion in the design proposal.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dmitry. Very good point, actually. Adam also modified this naming this in the Metal3 dev quite some time ago. So regarding this network naming, and yeah, definitely we should also get opinion from Adam, and like I will check as well. And please, others also check the proposal. Yeah. Anyone wants to add anything regarding this? Okay. Next point is release team, but I do not see anyone from the release team. So we are waiting actually for the ironic release. to
I know. Sorry for the long delay, but we hit some bump in the road, and like we're addressing a couple of things. We will have some updates during this week or early next week anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for updating. Yeah, next is roadmap editors team. Yeah, anyone has any update on this? Okay, it seems no. And let's move to the discussion topics. So the first one is from Tuomo and Kashif, cleaning the obsolete webhooks and deploying keys.
Yep.
Yeah, please.
So as you guys know, we have moved to GitHub Action workflow-based image building now, and no longer building the images on Quay. So we were cleaning up the triggers and the deploy keys on the repos. There's basically one hook left, which is in Ironic standalone operator, but on the Metal Cube side, it doesn't have any trigger on the Quay side. So I'm not sure if that, because I really can't see where it points because it has never triggered. So I suspect that is Dimitri 10 pointing to your personal account.
I will take a look. Or if you can remove it, just remove it.
I can, but I cannot see the Quay side of it, so I cannot be sure. So it would, of course, be helpful if you can clean it up and on your side at least, and then we can remove it from the repo if it's still there.
Okay, we'll do. I'll take a look. It's quite possible to set up the hook. It was migrated with repo, so it's very likely.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it has never triggered. At least GitHub says so. So it mustn't be that important.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right, but thanks. And then there was the question on the Slack hooks. Because we don't have Slack hooks in GitHub, so do you guys have them? There's like maybe 7 repos that have the hook, and maybe half of them has also never triggered. Do you use Slack on your side?
We do. I'm not aware of. I'm not even sure what a Slack hook means, to be honest, and I'm completely unaware of anything.
So basically, Slack hook means that in your Slack, you may have a channel where when the hook, how it's configured, will then post if the event that you have configured happens. So basically, there seems to be general configuration that if there is a push issue or PR created or something like that, it should post to some Slack channel. But since the hook is only like a Slack URL with the SHA, I really can't tell who owns it or what it does.
Which repositories? Like
Like
we're not using any
like-
Slack hook as far as I know.
Okay, so it is repos I would consider meaningful to use. So Ironic, BMO, docs, something like that, but not on CapM3 or IPAM or on the repos that are more our stuff.
So you're saying that you want to add the Slack hooks?
I mean, I'm just asking if there are, because we've been cleaning up the hooks. So
Okay.
I'm just asking if you're actually using them.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Is it okay to you if I, let's say, disable them at first and see if someone starts complaining?
Again, as far as I know, I've never seen any message or anything triggered to Slack from any of our repositories, at least not on the sorry, on the channel. I mean, on the oh gosh, cluster API bare metal channel. We don't have that. I mean,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Okay, then I will probably just then disable, if we don't have owner for those hooks, then I will disable that and see if someone comes up screaming that
Okay.
this stuff is broken.
All right.
And then if, let's say, in a month nobody has said anything, then we can just clean them up. All right, thanks guys. That's all from me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tom.
So a couple of comments. So there was some build trigger on on my personal copy of Ironic Operator. Maybe that was that. I'm currently in Ironic standalone operator GitHub, and I don't see any webhooks here. But if you do see something, point me at that, and I'll clean up yourself. On that side, though, we don't seem to be building Ironic standalone operator in Metal3 namespace, so that's something we should probably start taking a look at as it gets made sure.
Yeah, we can easily add the similar building action there. And yeah, if you deleted the hook on the Quay side, they seem to have improved their the product so that it actually cleans up on the GitHub side as well. So because the hook was certainly there when I was talking about it, and if you now click delete, then it cleaned up after itself. So it was definitely yours then.
Cool, problem solved.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tomo, for cleaning up the webhooks. Let's move to the next point in the agenda. So it's from Ricardo, adding support for UEFI HTTP boot.
Yeah, yes, thank you. This is just a reminder, since a week has passed, actually more than a week, and we didn't see any more reviews. The LGTM was already added, so please someone add them back, add it back there. I mean, of course, this is just the last, basically final call for reviews for that. Please have a look. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Yeah, now it's like for the next point is triaging. So I'll just quickly check if it has been done previous week. No. So yeah, this week. So we will do it. The first one is needs triage issues. Please remind me if they are old. I think we are not going through them, right?
From the bottom, yeah, I usually tend to go from the bottom and go up.
Okay.
These are the newest ones.
Okay, so
most recently updated ones.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. This one is allow for users to create a node with attached disks. So that seems to be interesting story. Yeah, it seems to be like a legit request, but yeah, Dmitry already like asked a question about it, right?
Yeah, I really wonder what user stories they have in mind that can be solved by some other means.
Okay. All right, that I really do not have any opinion right away now. I need to check. And others, please do check. this one and comment your thoughts here. Yeah. Thank you. And the next one is so yeah, you're already ahead of us, so you're already commenting there.
Yeah, probably it is just a question. I'll probably create a quick documentation patch that explains how to reprovision or change configuration.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right, yeah, we should create a documentation definitely. Okay, this seems to be. Should I go like the older ones? I think no, right? Because we should have been already like gone through this. Please, I a little bit forget because I haven't been hosting for quite a while. So, do we go through the older issues as well?
We usually don't tend to, only if something catches our attention. For example, if you see some new information there.
Mm. Okay, yeah. My bad, I didn't check them earlier. So, yeah, I'll just go through the latest, like up to 2 weeks ago issues. Then, yeah. So we have done with like a needs triage. So the stales are quite old issues. Okay. I don't see anything that needs to be addressed right now, and we have been going through these ones like several times already. So I'll just go to the next one, life cycle frozen. Okay, here we have quite a lot of them. So, okay. Yeah, this I think most of them we discussed. And let's check the last one, the help wanted. Yeah, I don't have also here anything my mind that needs to be discussed. So we can communicate if some issues are very important. If you feel like we can continue discussion on the issue itself. Yeah, that's that's all for triaging. And any last comments, suggestions, problems, questions? No. Okay. And thank you very much for joining, and have a nice rest of the day.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Talk to you next.